Sincere from Love Island. The reunion special premieres Monday, August 31st at 9 o'clock on Peacock. I can't wait. All episodes of Love Island USA Season 8 are streaming exclusively on Peacock. And Bryce's music is really great, and they can download it tomorrow, right?
Yeah. It's released on all platforms tomorrow. I'm super excited. Thanks so much for it.
I mean, weren't you nervous that Trinity wasn't going to like your music?
I was super nervous. She said she didn't like house music. She didn't like EDM. And I was like, oh, man, this is a gamble here. And if she didn't like it, it's like such a big part of my life that it would.
So this is a single coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then will there be a EP or more?
Yeah, I have a bunch more music like on the way. Like I have like a huge collection, stuff I was even making before I went in the villa, like before like I knew I was gonna be on it. So yeah, I have so much stuff coming. I'm super excited.
Okay, behind the bar, Alexia Hall, Nelson Aguilar, Jamie Rogers, and Nicole Velasquez. They are my staffers, and they're about to ask y'all the real shit. But before they do, let's go back to the fans. In our studio, we have a former Watch What Happens Live staff member, my man Wellington from New Jersey. What's your question, Wellington?
First of all, I love you guys. I spent my entire summer. Thank you for spending it with me. Aniya, no shade. I love you so much, but my question is for you.
Uh-oh.
Hit me.
Seeing that you saw Sincere do so many wrong things during the villa, why were you still willing to root for him to win Melanie over?
That's a good question. I feel like being in the villa, you guys only see an hour of everything that was happening. And I feel like being by Melanie's side, I told her countless times, like, how Sincere is. But I also feel like he proved himself a lot, like, and trying to come up from all the things that he did. And I feel like that's a perspective that wasn't shown, really showcased on camera. So I feel like that's one reason why I stood by her side and saying that Sincere should be with her, because I feel like she really had a lot of love for him and he equally had a lot of love for her.
Valid.
All right. We have a virtual fan on the line, Francesca from my hometown, St. Louis. What's your question for Carl?
What was your reaction to hearing the things Casey had said about Aniya during the movie night clips, and what surprised you the most?
Honestly, like, yeah, I mean, a lot of the talk that Casey said, like, I wouldn't have stood by, but, like, I understand, like, where he was coming from, and I think a lot of it was just, like, boy talk, locker room talk. Like, I grew up, I played football. I understand, like, kind of how that went, but I think sometimes we're just in that villa for so long that we forget, like, really what happens and, like, that we're on camera and that we constantly have the mics, like, around our neck. So, like, yeah, some stuff was probably said that shouldn't have been said, but, like, it's tough in there, so I don't fault him.
I got a chance!
Anxiety.
Islanders, the season 8 reunion taping is just a few days away. Hashtag reunited, hashtag not single, but still vulnerable. Okay, so let's find out which Villa baddies will land in the hot seat with some reunion foreplay. I'm going to present you with your Fiji friends and frenemies. Tell me one burning question you hope each person answers at the reunion, starting with Melanie. Anybody have a question for Melanie that you think should be answered?
Ooh, has she reconciled, like, with her feelings with her, like, her mom, how her mom feels about Sincere?
Yes. Good question, Carl. Okay, next up is Sincere. What's the number one question for Sincere? Bryce?
I almost want him to see if he'll, like, say he loves Melanie, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, push it. Okay, next up, Kata. Anyone have a question for Kata, Trinity?
I actually don't have a question for her.
What's with the apples and the ketchup?
Oh, yeah.
Does she?
That's a recipe.
She cleared it.
Oh, yeah, she cleared it?
syrup.
Oh, okay.
Wait, honey.
Okay. All right, next up is Zach. Anything you want to know from your
I talk to him like
girth butt? Yeah.
I talk to him every day, so
Yes.
When are you gonna ask Kata to be his girl?
Yeah,
That's a great question. That's
okay.
Yes, right. Because they settled on what? Situation?
exclusive. They're exclusive. Yeah,
Okay.
We're ready for the title.
Okay. What about Kenzie? Trinity?
I remember she said something on live, but I can't remember what she said. I'll have to go back and remember it.
Okay. I feel like you do.
I don't.
Okay.
Me, guys.
Okay, next up is KC. Anybody have a question for KC? Bryce?
kind of just want to know how he's doing.
Okay.
So I feel like he's been kind of like going through it. So I just want to see how he's doing, you know?
Have you thought of texting him to see
I have
how he's
texted
doing? Oh, you have, and he hasn't answered?
Yeah, I think he's just been like busy and stuff, so.
Yeah. Okay. Last up is TT. Anything you would say to TT? Aniya, what should I ask TT?
I know she said on the After Sun that she didn't plan on like having like a lot of people, her friends outside the villa. So I was wondering if that had to cater to us.
Was there anything from your argument with her that you didn't remember saying, but then when you watched it back, you were like, oh my God?
Argument? No, there's nothing that from our argument that I remember. But I feel like we ended on really good terms.
Yeah. That was good to see.
Yeah.
As a mom, what's it like watching your son on the show?
I think it's fantastic. I've had so much fun watching it. I've never really watched Love Island, but I'm addicted.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, I want to end tonight by throwing it to the Love Island superfans at the bar. Guys, what are your burning questions for the Islanders? Who's up first?
Hi, guys. You can hear me? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Just wanted to say, Trinity and Aniya, one, loved watching all four of you, but you two loved watching you this season and your friendship and everything. Kind of relates to my question for Trinity. The female friendship dynamic this year was led by your honesty with the girls and their partners. And has anyone's actions from the villa to now changed the way you want to maintain these relationships for better or worse?
Honestly, like, I feel like I've been pretty close, obviously, with the core four. I talk to them almost every day. I just feel like it's just one person that I kind of don't know about, and that's Soul. I think she said a lot of, like, unprovoked things after she left, and I didn't have an issue with her. I've never once had a problem with her because she didn't come for me. So for her to make comments about me and my couple, my relationship, it was a little off-putting. So that would be my answer. She just a little.
Okay, all right. Okay, Nelson, what do you got?
Hi, guys. I love you all. I voted for Core 4, so in my mind, we're a family. My question's for all of you guys. What moment did you know that this was the person you wanted to be with? And it could be a moment that wasn't seen on camera.
Bryce, what moment did you know?
There's a few of them, but like, obviously they're like definitely, my favorite moment was like one of the challenges, the boss lady challenge to be, it was just like, I feel like it was like the level that we really like broke into being super close with each other and super intimate, because it was like a little adversity we were overcoming. And then the next following days, I felt like we just really built it. Even like the mattress challenge when she handcuffed me, it stopped right there. But honestly, when we first opened, on the first day, when we first opened the door, she was the one I wanted behind there. And seeing her like, so I could really say it was like day one, honestly. But.
That's very sweet. What about you two?
Well, Aniya was the one that I wanted to get to know right away. You know, she was the one I chose.
Because before you got in, were you allowed to watch the show?
Yeah, and then they would ask us like who our top picks were, you know, and then I was always number one.
Wow.
And I think what really solidified it for me was when I came back. I guess our second kiss, or our first kiss back since I was booted in Say Less, or second time at Say Less. Basically, she just gave me so much reassurance, and she's like, "We can take this at the pace you want, and we can." She felt apologetic, but was also just like very open to keep exploring our relationship. And people joke that the walls that I put up are made out of wet cotton candy, So she brought those walls down and like really gave me the comfort to feel how I do.
That's great. All right, Jamie.
Hi guys. Hi. How do you deal with the public's perception of your relationships, and does it affect how you guys see things for yourself within your couple?
Good question. And specifically, Aniya, I mean, there was so much dialogue about you and Casey. Yeah. What was your reaction to all of it when you came out and you saw, I mean, there were just mountains written about the two of you.
Yeah, coming out, it was a lot of mixed emotions of like everyone's opinions on how me and Casey and me and Carl, how I should operate with everything. But I feel like at the end of the day, I try to like not focus on the hate and like continue to look at all the support for the relationship I have with me and Carl. So I just try to continuously like look at the positive and not dwell on the negative.
What about you two?
I honestly agree. I think that for me, I'm very mentally strong. We have
She's
really good
incredibly, yeah.
communication. I think I don't care what other people think. Like at the end of the day, they're not in like a relationship with me, and you always gonna have somebody that has an opinion on you, and that's okay. I don't really care.
And you're only 22.
I am.
And you're only 23?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Nicole, last question.
All right, I love you guys. Watching you guys have been so much fun. My question is for all of you guys. I want to know, what has been the craziest thing a fan has DM'd you since leaving the villa?
My DMs are off, guys. So I don't.
You just have brand offers.
Yes.
Bryce,
I don't read through them, so I have no idea.
Aniya, and Carl.
I'm trying to think of the craziest thing because I read all my little DMs
You do?
to everyone. I don't know. I get so much like positivity in my DMs.
That's great.
I get a lot of people asking for money. I'm like, I don't have any brand deals yet, so I can't help you out.
Very good. All right, we're going to leave it there. Thanks, guys. You did a great job. Trinity, Bryce, and Carl from Love Island. Check out the reunion. We'll see you later, everyone.